Hey y'all, this is Deb. I am back to show you more of the binder journal that I've been putting together, the 3-ring binder. So these are the rings. These happen to be really big ones, I think maybe 2.5 or 3 inches. And so yeah, they're 2 inches. And they're a little big. I like the black, but they're a little big. That's what happens when you buy on Amazon. You don't know exactly what they look like. So I would like to have a little bit smaller ring, but obviously they go into like this, and then you just put them all together like this, and that's how you would bind your journal. So that's an idea for you. I have used a heavy duty cardstock for the base, which I have then covered, well, in this case it's book page. This is a digital page that was just in regular printer paper, and sewed around all the different, each one of the individuals, and then I decorated them. So like this one, I have used a brad, and it just slides into this, if I can get a hold of it with one hand, just slides into this hole that's in the sure it does, into the hole that's in the lace, and then it opens out like this. And it has pockets and different, so I used a variety of different digitals and things on this particular journal, but most of them are papers by Shabby Dabby Doodah. Here's a page. This piece right here is actually, I think that was maybe made out of baking paper, parchment paper that's been dyed, but my friend made it into an envelope, and then I glued it over the edge like this. So I used the flap as a pocket, and then on the other side it's a pocket. Isn't that beautiful? This is a different digital from someone else. My friend has made me, it's Tammy, has made me lots of different things and shared with me, and I have learned so much from what Tammy has sent me. This was a little side tuck, and I put that card in there like that. She added a lot of this collage work. I added the butterfly. And then here's a page, just a little bit of a collage there. An old envelope. Some digis. This is lace. Piece of lace that I've got glued on there. This was a stamp that looks like a dress bodice with the buttons and lace. And that was so pretty, I didn't want to cover it up. And these are all pages I don't have done yet. And then here's another one with a little collage here in the corner. A lady and a man on this page. I've got, here's another idea for closure, which I showed you similar in the video with templates. I probably should do a video, let me know if you'd be interested in a video in different types of closures. This one pulls out. I used a tab as the pull out for this journaling card. So you can either write on the top of this or on the back. Like that. Here's another idea for a closure. It just slides in there. I just used a word out of her kit. This is handmade paper that Tammy sent to me, and I made it into a an envelope that I tucked onto here like this. Isn't that beautiful paper? And put a button on there, and then it just closes like this. Slides back in there. Here's one I did. This has got a pocket and a tab of lace, or a ribbon tab. And does this open? There's another tab. And no, it does not open. But I've got some dimensional stuff on there to make that stand up, which is really cute. And then I took some of the hand-dyed, aged seam tape that you can buy and put that on here. And this is vintage book page. This is a belly band that I put some lace on and frou-frou. And I made a little booklet that goes into the belly band. I like to add laces that show through onto the other side as well as this side. Isn't that cute? That looks like a real photo. I think Tammy sent me that too. And then these ribbon roses. I love that dark maroon color. And let's see, did I do anything? So this is a booklet that I made out of coffee dyed paper. So this is a frame die cut, I believe, and then I put some lace behind it. So this I punched 2 holes and ran the ribbon through to hold that. So this is the top of this envelope. So this envelope is in one of my kits, one of the kits that I bought. And it probably had these postcards and different things. But the top of the envelope looks like this. It's all frilly. So I mimicked that same frill in the blue and then used it as a side tuck. So this tucks into this side tuck, just like that. And I put some collage on there. There's a doily and some words and stamps. I put some frilly frou-frou on here and umbrella, bumbershoot. So there's that one. This one's just a simple pocket, and I put some lace flower. This has got a side tuck. I obviously haven't made anything to go into these yet. This is a This one's really fancy. It's got fancy stuff over here and over here, and it pulls out like this. And so then this part is a pocket. I've got a little notebook in there that I did a pamphlet stitch. And that tucks in here. These holes I reinforced, not necessarily because they need it, but because I thought it looked pretty. I like that color on this. It really looks nice. And then this folds back over here like this, and then opens up like this. And then there's a double pocket. Here's a pocket here and a pocket here. I used this what looks like a metal book plate or whatever you call those. I just glued on the ends here like this, and then it could be a tuck. And little things in the pockets. And oh, I put a an eyelet. Oh, and I made this into a so this is a bookmark, but I added onto the back a paper to make it a little notepad too. Notepad / bookmark. And here's another one. This has also got a dimensional backing to help it stand up. So this opens up like this. It's got pockets. Here's a pocket. So you just add, the layering is really what makes these things stand up and look nice, or stand out, I should say. So this one is a smaller one. You can see that this page is full size. I made this one smaller, and then that way when you have them like this, you can still see the back. So some of my pages I made small like that as a dimensional interest. And then I just put some lace behind that. I've got some pop dots behind that. Oh, here's another little notepad that's attached. And some frou-frou at the top. This has got some bling on the side so that, you know, as an example, if you were to have this on here, you'd be able to see that. And even if you had a bigger one, you would be able to see this. Did I show you the back of that? Okay, it's got some birds on the back. Some vintage advertisements. This is, looks like I added a dimensional piece here with some, I don't know if I can put anything behind that or not. No, I don't think so. So I just decorated it up with this girl, some lace, this little frou-frou deal, and it's got lace behind it. And then on this side is more collaging, that layered collage look. So this is layered, this is layered, this is layered, layered, layered. And then this is doily, ladies, ribbon trim. And this is the one I was working on. And then these are just plain. I haven't I've got these few left to decorate. So if you were interested in trying your hand at a 3-ring binder journal, there are some ideas for you. And the project that we did this morning would be really good to have in a 3-ring binder, which was this one, using those templates that are in the files. Again, I would recommend having smaller binders, and you can get these in different colors. So, but as you can see, it's quite thick, which is why I got the big ones. The problem is, as you can see, I've got 2. This thing is huge. So that's a lot. And even though I have the really big binders, binder, whatever you call these, holders, these really aren't big enough. And it's so bulky that it's hard to get them open so that you can look at them well. So, I'm going to continue with the project, and I'll see where it leads me. I may just have a smaller number of pages in each journal. We'll see. Or, do something different. But anyway, so here are the ideas that I thought you might find interesting on the different, the different pullouts and, ways that I have decorated these up. I don't usually decorate. Oh, here's the back of that one. I don't usually decorate on camera because it's, it's time consuming and you have to think about it. And if I do decorate on camera, it's because I've already thought it through and got all the pieces ready, and all I have to do is glue it. So it's not really a process video of how I I think what am I going to do here, and what's it going to look like, and all that kind of stuff, because I think these things through very carefully, and I labor over them. So it's not like something that comes to me quickly. Sometimes they do, but for the most part, it's like, what am I going to do here, and how am I going to do this? And, you just have to make sure that it's going to work and all that kind of stuff. So maybe these ideas will help you on your journals so that you don't have to think so hard. Anyway, that's, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you. I hadn't showed you this journal. I've showed you many of the journals that I have made. Not nearly all of them. My shelves are full of journals. You get to the point where it's like, what are you going to do with all these journals? So I give a lot away. So that's the deal, and I thought I'd share with you. If you've got any questions or comments, if there's anything that you'd like to see more of or less of, just let me know. This is Deb. See ya.